I'm Suzanne Crouvier. I'm a founding member of the My Child Has Cancer Trust. We have a big fundraiser going today to raise some funds so that we can do our work and support families with children with cancer.
Kids do better if they are diagnosed early. That's the most important message, number one. The second most important message is that adult cancer and childhood cancer is not the same.
I'm Deirdre Taylor, and I'm also a founding member of the My Child Has Cancer Trust. Suzanne and I met in hospital when our kids were sick, and well, we found each other to support, I think, and something within both of us stirred, and we wanted to do something and make a difference. We didn't know how or what. We tried, I think Suzanne tried more than I did, going with other organizations, but it was very different to what we felt we wanted to do. And so one night I had a dream, and I woke up from the dream the next morning, and I had the name of the organization. I went to Suzanne, I drove to her, and I said, "Are you in or are you out? Because this is going to happen whether we like it or not, it's happening." And that's how it just flourished from there.
So I'm asking you all to give Deirdre and Suzanne, the two founders of My Child Has Cancer Trust, a round of applause. My name is Priscilla Vodabosser, and I head an organization called Concerned Ladies at Work. The acronym is CLAW. We're not bitchy, we just call ourselves CLAW. The purpose of this event is threefold: to raise funds to support My Child Has Cancer Trust. Secondly, our motto is early detection saves lives. Therefore, we've got all these tests available. And the third is education. People need to understand the whole concept of cancer. That cancer isn't just a death sentence, that there's hope. The human spirit is stronger than we can ever imagine it to be.
Each and every one of you that attends this event, we consider you part of our family. Your money helps us help others. Together, we are strong.
We often find people saying, "My child doesn't have cancer, my family doesn't have cancer in it, so I don't see why I should be part. Can you tell me?" And that there are many answers to that. On the one hand, if your family doesn't have cancer in it, you are very fortunate, but you have to help us because we need blood transfusions. When you get chemo, you need to get blood transfusions. If your blood counts are too low, they can't continue with treatment. So we need healthy people to donate blood so that our children can get the blood they need when they need it. Bone marrow transplants, it is not as commonly thought from your bones. They don't drill into your bone. It is exactly like a blood transfusion. They go, they put a needle in your vein, and they get the cells that they need. But again, we need healthy people to go and get on the register to make sure that people can get the transplants when they need it. This is the one thing where race is very important. Your genetic background is very important. You have to be matched up with someone with your exact genetic makeup. The closer it is, the better. And in South Africa, we have a big problem because there are a lot of mixed heritage genes, things going on. So we have a big problem when you need bone marrow samples, that there just isn't enough options. There aren't enough people on the register. Then also we need you, people who aren't affected, to give us money. Everything comes back to money, so that we can do the work that we want to do, that we can do, but we need the money to do it. We can't do anything if we don't get donations. And if you feel you don't want to do any of the other things, just refer people to us. If you know of someone who is ill, send them to us, send them to the website. Then we can make contact and we can do something about that.
I'm Jean Adams. I work for Compassion in Action. I'm one of the coordinators that works for the community, we're home-based care community workers. What we do for the community is come out events like this and help them with blood pressures and HCTs and their weights and their heights, give some health promotions, talks to the people that need it. That is what we do in events like this. My Child Has Cancer Trust I think they're doing a great job. We've met some of the children, we heard of the testimonies of the mommies, and they're doing a great job helping the people, counseling the mommies, the families that doesn't understand what's going on. They're there to support, to give their support to the people, and that's great.
Without people helping us, we can't do anything. We can have the idea, we can have the want to do it, but if you don't help us and give us the things that we need, we aren't able to make a difference. So thank you very much, we really appreciate it.
There's always something you can do. And the other thing that you can do is you can contact us. You can come on our list and you can become a prayer friend. We're looking to match families with a family. It's almost like the big brother scenario, big sister, but this is like a family for a family. And we will ask people to pray for specific children. And you know, there's so much to be said about going back to old time values, you know, where your child is my child. And it's all about what My Child is Cancer Trust stands for, is about creating togetherness, creating normal, bringing people together.
Los